Alright, so when I was at GameStop back in June, when I bought Arkham Knight at GameStop, I was like, do I pre-order Rise of the Tomb Raider, Mad Max, or Halo 5? Ultimately, I was like, Mad Max is going to be out when the Mad Max Anthology comes out on Blu-ray, so I'll buy the game then, and I did buy the Mad Max video game. And then I just totally blanked. I was going to do both Tomb Raider and Halo 5, but I just did Halo 5. It looks like for a good reason. Now, I didn't do a review on like those two like teaser trailers for Halo 5, the one where like Master Chief's sitting against like The Rock and Spartan Locke comes up to him with the gun, and then the other one where Spartan Locke's sitting against The Rock and Master Chief comes up to him with the gun. Yeah, I didn't review those because I was like, they're cool and they're tension-filled, but it doesn't show anything. This trailer or opening cinematic of the game, I guess, is what it's being hailed as. Yeah, actually shows shit and it looks pretty badass. I love that opening shot. It shows the inside of the ship. It shows that, the Spartans have their helmets off. I like that. That's cool. Then we get, the logos, like the Microsoft logo, the 343 Industries logo, and then a UNSC hologram comes down and speaks to the Spartan team, and he's like, Spartans! Spartan Team Osiris. 72 hours ago. Catastrophic events happened. They are still happening. 5 colonies have fallen. Tom Cruise looking dude from Edge of Tomorrow is just like, yeah, we made contact with Dr. Elizabeth Halsey, who, if you've never played Halo, she's I guess she's the creator of the Super Soldier Spartan program, so she's made contact with the UNSC, and she has information on why these attacks are happening. Before I delve into more detail, you gotta agree with me though, this guy reminds you, watch Edge of Tomorrow, this guy is Tom Cruise.
Over the last 72 claims to have information on these...
Seriously, am I right or am I right? Watch Edge of Tomorrow, and then watch this, you'll be like, yep, that's Tom Cruise. Now, it's not really Tom Cruise, but just saying, watch Edge of Tomorrow. I'll remind you of him. And then an off-screen female voice is like, okay, Spartans, your mission is to go behind enemy lines, go get Dr. Catherine Halsey, bring her back to infinity. And then the cinematic just flat up cheats, like how the Star Wars The Force Awakens second teaser trailer cheated by showing Chewie and Han at the end. Yeah, this flat up cheats by showing Nathan Fillion, come on! I wanted that to be a surprise, I didn't know Nathan Fillion was going to be in this game. I guess if you played Halo 3 ODST, I never played ODST. I guess he is in that game, so yeah, he's going to be a big part of this game, but I wanted that to be a surprise. Why did you have to release a clip of him in this game for the opening cinematic? I wanted to be a surprise when I saw the opening cinematic and be like, holy shit, it's Nathan Fillion, it's Nathan Fillion! Could have just released another clip of the game and kept it under wraps that Nathan Fillion was going to be in this game. But I will say this, next gen, look at this clip. That looks a lot like Nathan Fillion. On 360, that would not look like Nathan Fillion.
I am, so can everyone else. Doc, you buy me.
But this is the Xbox One, and it looks more realistic, you get better graphics, and the gameplay is probably not going to look like that, unfortunately. It never does. Even on the 360, it was when the graphics look cool like that, you're like, that looks badass, and you get to the gameplay, and it's like, oh, I want those graphics. Come on. Give me what I really want. Yeah, it never looks like that, unfortunately. I mean, I saw some gameplay for the Mad Max game. It looks all the same, so that actually looks like it's real. Then the Spartans jump out of the cargo plane and slide down a snowy slope and start beating the living shit out of the Covenant. They're bouncing off the rock formations and shit. They're super jumping. They're throwing grenades and stuff like that. The Covenant vehicles stand no match. I just hit my screen. I was doing so many things at once there. I don't know what I was doing. They're taking their energy swords and it's hey, give me the yeah, stabbed you, slashed you, you're dead. And it's yeah, seeing that, seeing the Spartans take out the Covenant idiots, because nobody likes those Covenant grunts. They're annoying, they're stupid. To me, those things are a mix of the Ewoks from Return of the Jedi and the droids from the the prequel trilogy. They're big and stupid, but they know English.
Uh-oh. Roger, roger. Enemy ship coming in. You're under arrest.
It's yeah, it's badass and all that, just watching the 4 of these Spartans take out all the, the Covenant buffoons. But it's at the same time, I get an Avengers vibe off of this for some reason. I think it would be more badass if you just had one of the Spartans taking out everybody. Am I right? Just watch the cinematic. It's 4 Spartans. I feel if you watch a cinematic, it's God mode is on. It's okay, that's Iron Man, that's Thor, that's Captain America, that's Black Widow. God mode. We're gonna kill everybody. I'd like a challenge, please. And then it just goes on like 30 seconds or a minute too long. And this is the point where I know it goes on too long. And it's this part where she's like killing all the people on the ground, and then she jumps into the Covenant ship and starts killing all the Covenant in here. I'm just like, what is the point of this? Like, it's like sci-fi action porn right here. And then this part right here is just missing one thing. That AC/DC song from the Iron Man 2 trailer.
Go get him, boss.
You complete me?
Like, seriously, how much more badass would this skydiving scene in this cinematic opening look if it had Shoot to Thrill in it? Seriously, that is more badass now. Plus, dude, you get to sing Shoot the Thrill, ready to kill, fire at the ready when you want to kill. I said shoot the thrill and I'm ready to kill. To all AC/DC fans everywhere, if I just butchered that song, my apologies. I can't sing for shit, but my apologies. And then the music in this like crazy shootout, I thought it sounded like the Avengers theme. The yeah, that. However, since this really isn't a trailer, I understand why they didn't do it, but since, you know, the opening title card for the game appeared in the middle of the video, but you could have marketed this as a trailer, and at the end of the video, you could have just had this come on. Video by now is probably rambling on way too much, but I'm having too much fun with this because if that came on, yeah, that theme song is creepy, it's disturbing, it sounds very, you know, eerie, but at the same time, it is badass and it's epic and it's the best video game theme song ever created because it's Halo. And you get to sing along with it too. Praise the Lord. That's pretty much it. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, now I'm just fanboying out, but seriously, it was badass theme song ever created for a video game. So the opening cinematic for Halo 5 Guardians, yeah, there's a few things in there that I wish, you know, they didn't show, or they just released a different clip, you know, like Nathan Fillion. I wish they didn't show that to us this early. I got kind of like an Avengers vibe off of, you know, the whole, like, you know, jumping out of the spaceship and, you know, sliding down the snowy slope and, like, killing all the aliens and stuff. Didn't really feel Halo-like to me. However, we do get, you know, a little pieces of the puzzle to the plot. You know, they have to go and get this Dr. Halsey because she has information on why these attacks on these different planets are happening. It looks badass. The action looks badass. I would think it would be more badass if one Spartan was just taking out all those aliens. I think that would be more badass. But still, that scene is still badass. Nathan Fillion's going to kill it in this game. It looks like another great Halo game to add to the Halo series. And if you notice, at the beginning of this video, this game is not rated M. It is rated T. So I hope that means they don't touch back the blood and the violence, because that's what made Halo Halo. However, they do a lot of fan service. I think I kind of wish they did a little bit more fan service. You know, maybe at the end, you know, just market it as a trailer and put the theme song at the end. However, it still looks badass. It's still going to be a really great game. I already got it pre-ordered. I pre-ordered it when I picked up Arkham Knight like 3 months ago. I ask you now, what is your favorite Halo game to date? I definitely Halo Combat Evolved, the first game. Because it's like GoldenEye set the standard for first-person shooters when it was released on the N64 in 1997. Halo redefined that. It set the bar very high for first-person shooters on consoles. So, credit Halo for why we have Call of Duty. Without Halo, we probably would not have Call of Duty. And without GoldenEye, we probably wouldn't have Call of Duty. So whatever your favorite Halo game is, I want some feedback. Drop me a comment in the comment section below. And for more news and reviews on movies, movie trailers, video games, and TV shows, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. If you're on YouTube, hit the big red subscribe button, and welcome to Maddenville. Oh! I look like I'm getting jerked off. I didn't mean for that to happen. Shoot the thrill, ready to kill. One not the ready, and I'm ready to pull it. Boom, that's better.